Welcome everyone to our 6th episode of our Mega Man Legends 2 Super Replay. I'm your host, Andrew Reiner. I got Dan Ryckert here.
Hey there.
Duck Lover. We got Tim Turi on the sticks.
Duck enthusiast.
And Greg Moore from Capcom Unity.
I guess I'll go out and say I'm a duck sympathizer, especially after yesterday's events.
I'm a duck eater.
I'm for duck rights. Same duck unions. What are we doing?
We just got our badge.
Dynamite start.
Oh, that's right.
And we got to find
yes.
Ramona's runes or whatever.
Ramona. I'm on fire today. Where are we going to go? We're going to go
It's
to...
early. This is the first one of the day.
Oh, wait,
It's
what's
true.
that? Wait,
Wake
wait,
up,
wait.
Tim. I got some Mountain Dew here.
Oh,
Andy.
hey, Greg, what's up?
Well, on the map, the place where you... Didn't it just say they were at the place where you were?
I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
No, we just got our A-class digger's license. And there's
yes.
that ruin here that I want to
Indeed there
explore.
is.
And then we should go back on track.
Well played.
We're side questing.
Get a little side quest. We deserve it.
Yeah, I would say these are probably some of the best Reavers in the whole series.
Yeah, they're really cool.
We just
Series of
upgraded
two.
the hell out of this thing, so it should be pretty strong. Okay.
Climbed up the
Holy
tree.
Lord.
I like it.
It's just a skate park out here. These guys are just hanging out, doing tricks.
Ah, everyone get away!
Whoa.
Good
Jeez.
God.
Jeez.
I like
Is
that.
there like a multiplier involved there?
That's a lot. Go get
Whoa.
those. Go get those.
Working on
What
it.
are you doing?
You have to line it up, you dummy.
You're insane. Just
You're
jump up
a
there.
clown.
You need
to be
You need a vacuum arm,
executed.
Oh my
if it even
God.
exists in this game.
Just wasted
The vacuum?
that Zenny.
I didn't waste
Embarrassed to say I
anything.
don't know.
God, Tim.
You're a drunk, Dan. And a liar. Oh, God. Okay. I didn't want to fight you anyway. This really does remind me of High Rolled.
No, yeah.
High Ruled?
I ruled.
I rule.
I do kind of wish that backpack did something.
It looks nice.
I wish it was like in Just Cause.
Yes.
It's like a portable parachute
Yes.
that you can reuse.
That would be awesome.
We can write some fan fiction for it.
Mm-hmm. Someone surely already has.
I wonder how much fanfiction there
In
is.
fact, we had a thread for
Yeah.
that.
You have a
thread?
fan fiction thread on Capcom Unity?
Yeah, I would have
You
thought.
support that? I'm just kidding. I don't mind fanfiction.
It was requested. I think someone actually came to me and asked permission. It's like, yeah, go nuts.
So we are in here now because we have a Class A digger's license. I wonder how
Yeah.
hard this place is.
Do you think this is one of the places where you get the keys?
I don't know what
What was
works
it
in this.
exploding
I think this is a place where you blow up
Get out of there!
pretty little robots.
Oh!
Roll!
Dear.
You know,
Am I in over my head?
when you shoot them and they blow up and you get hit, I think you take less damage and you get more items, even if you get hit.
Interesting.
Really?
So even if they're right next to you, it's better to shoot them than to just take the hit.
Okay. So just eat it and but kill them. Okay.
That was a devious hallway.
I agree. What's
I
going
like
on?
those designs though. Creepy.
Yeah, definitely.
And all the doors have eyes.
Yeah, I don't like that you pointed that out either.
You see that horror
Like
movie?
rock and roll,
We could edit that
that
out.
ruined it, the eyes ruined it.
Remember these
Oh
things?
yeah. Whatever.
Something very satisfying about the giant explosions happening in quick succession with the auto lock.
Oh yeah. Eat it. Okay.
Greg, I saw you playing this on your PSP before we
Yes,
started. How far are you?
yes, in full widescreen. I'm right near the end.
Dan, we
Okay.
found our first hole in the wall.
Yeah, there are not a lot of hole in the walls in this game.
Was there something at it?
Glory.
3,000 zenny. Oh yes.
What's up?
Can't believe you missed that one, Dan.
What happened?
Oh, nothing. Absolutely nothing. We're just moving
Was there a
on.
duck in there?
There was. He says quack.
Yeah, he does.
Would you like to quack back?
Oh god!
Go to hell.
I also think these are some of the best Reavers. Just the animation is so good. Looks just like a freaking out mammoth or mastodon.
Mastodon. That's definitely a mastodon.
Metal mammoth.
I still don't think we've established what the difference is.
Flame mammoth. Hey guys.
Yeah, it could
Mastodon?
be.
Its tusks aren't rounded as much. They're kind of straight out, and it's a
You're
little
making
bit
this
smaller.
up.
A little leaner of an elephant. body.
Are you ad-libbing here?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I was doing all sorts of research on it
Wow.
last night.
Wearing glasses and stuff.
Sorry,
Yep.
I'm sorry I questioned you.
Almost went to school for archaeology.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. Then I learned it wasn't all just about dinosaurs.
Yeah, I wanted to go.
I was like, I'm out of here.
I wanted to do
I
paleontology.
thought it was
for a
Indiana
little bit.
Jones.
You thought you were going to be teaching girls that have
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
you written on their
All
eyelids.
girl classes, and you'd be punching dudes in the face.
God, that sounds
And
great.
the propellers.
Swashbuckling.
Getting beat up by Nazis.
Yeah, yeah. Seeing their
Yeah.
faces melt.
Man.
Wow. Keep your eyes peeled for these cracks, because they
Yeah.
are.
I guess this must be sort of a side dungeon.
Sorry to say it, guys.
Loot place.
I'm not going down there yet because it seems there's just so many more doors. Up
Mhm.
here
Yeah, we
on
got to
this
look for
level.
all those holes.
I always got to complete a floor
You're-
before moving on.
Methodical. I like that. Man, what a pushover.
This is a great dungeon to grind.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
looks like it. I'm really satisfied with the amount of Zenny that pops out of guys. It seems like it's more.
Yeah, you know, I gotta say, although the upgrades have increased in price, it seems like you get a lot more Zenny too.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that a dancing
What is
Reaverbot?
This guy.
Yeah, I don't think you can hurt them, although that's really cool.
Yeah, they just kind of dance around him.
They're like Fortune from Metal Gear Solid
Yeah.
2.
Exactly like Fortune.
Mm-hmm. In every way.
Vulcan Raven was their father.
Was that the case?
Not fair. That's not fair.
I thought that one general was her
Yeah,
father.
the Dolph, Scott Dolph or something.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I was mistaken.
Raven wasn't her dad.
Kim, are you feeling as powerful as you look
Yeah. I feel
in the
pretty-
game?
Oh, yeah. And as I look in real life.
No, he's a frail shell of a man in real life.
Well, Dan knows
Sure
me
he
well.
is.
I was hoping that you would keep that conversation we had.
It's like
before.
Howard Hughes right now.
Yeah, I know. We have a strong Howard Hughes followership.
Yeah.
Everyone that's watching. Oh God.
They never
Man,
Howard
life
Hughes
bars
is.
and everything.
Yeah,
Funny thing
sure.
about wow, they're going down and fast. Wow, they don't deserve life bars.
Two
Yeah,
life
was that
bars
like a
to live.
boss?
Well, you'd think so, but
Hole in the wall, Tim.
Yeah.
I guess this is only a Class A dungeon.
Wow.
Do you feel that euphoria?
Like from finding that Zenny.
Yeah, just like getting stuff.
It's like, oh, okay. It
And
just
like
gets-
crap.
killing
higher and
easy
higher.
enesmies with life bars.
yeah.
Oh,
and then
feels
skating.
great.
It really does. It's like I was ready for this Class A. Like,
Oh my god.
refractor shard.
Speaking of
Oh
euphoria,
Shut the refract up.
Tim.
Well, that wasn't really a swear word.
you know in Japan they're called diffractors. No, they're called deflectors.
Oh, really?
That
Yeah,
doesn't make any damn sense.
it's not a word.
Deflector?
Mm-hmm.
Like deflector shield?
Isn't that like we put on your bikes so people don't
no,
run you over?
diffractor. Sorry.
Defractor.
Wait, which is it? Maybe it is deflector. I'll have to look into that.
Whoa.
Yeah, you put those on your ships, right?
That was really cool. Sorry, I gotta do that again. Tony Hawk. Man. Yeah.
Backflip.
Kickflip
Are you
man.
double jumping?
No, he just does it automatically.
Huh.
It was awesome.
Physics.
Yeah.
So wait, what do you do with that giant refractor?
Who cares?
Their heads totally look like one of the personality spheres from Portal.
You think so?
Like the space
Space cubes.
Pigs.
Pigs.
Node,
Pigs
space
in
sphere. Space. My brain's not. What are those things? Wheatley and the space.
They're called
Monkeys.
portals.
No, it's a
Valve. Gabe Newell.
space sphere. Is that it?
You're way
Space
off.
core. Personality cores. Yeah,
Space spheres.
like the moon.
Yes, technically that'd be
Michael
a space
Crichton's
sphere.
Space Sphere.
I'd read that. He wasn't dead.
Actually, that's where it was from, right?
He was
Spoiler.
underwater. In
Fake.
Sphere, they were underwater.
Really? Man,
Fake.
but you know, I was playing in the
Sphere is
PSP one.
from space.
A regular chest did that.
Was it?
And I was
in the
shocked.
Ocean? Mhm.
Oh,
Man.
Yeah, that's right.
So were you just lucky that other time?
I don't know. I guess I don't know what to believe. The whole world's
It's a
been
game of mystery.
painted mystery.
That much is certain.
Skate.
The only thing that's certain is our lack of certainty.
That's profound.
Guys, this game is great.
I make the big bucks,
It's really good.
Oh, I like it.
but only two of them.
You make only $2.
$2
Oh, okay.
2 like novelty size.
They're they're
like
not. They're
deers?
actually not legal tenders.
like
it's
50
funny
point-
money.
I make
50-point deers.
it's like those giant novelty combs, which
Oh,
are,
yeah, those are funny.
equally useless to me.
Yeah,
But
they're really funny though. They're bigger
Mhm.
normal combs.
Crap.
those are good. I used to get them with tickets at the arcade.
Nice.
What? That's a good angle.
Die.
So, funny thing about the Reaverbots, similarly to the monsters in Monster Hunter, they all have made-up names in Japanese, and some of those names were altered slightly for the localization, but they're just as nonsensical, and in most cases, they're equally unpronounceable.
Okay.
So, you have gibberish that's localized into other gibberish. Or sometimes not localized, they just take it verbatim, but it's just like, you look at it and you're like, how in the hell do you say these names? So,
You have any examples?
so that those two guys with the life bars earlier,
Yeah.
they're called sharukurusu.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I knew that.
They look like a shark.
Sharukurusu.
Yeah.
And
Perfectly predicted by movie.
it's not, like, I don't know what they're based on. The only thing that's based on an actual word, I think, is the mimic, which is not gibberish.
So then when you translate it, you just change it to like Mech Man.
No, it's like, no,
just
it's
don't
like,
give 'em a
it's just
name.
gibberish again, but it's like slightly altered, you know, like shark curse, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Although they didn't do that for that particular Reaverbot.
Shark Kokotsu.
Shark
Yes,
burst?
Sharukurus.
Shark burst.
Yeah, I do.
Tropical shark bursts are the best.
Oh, I love those
Yeah.
gushers.
Favorites.
They weren't big on using catchy names.
Square Enix is big on that.
You know, the original Mega Man also had some pretty unintelligible names. You know those helmet guys?
Mets? Was it?
Yeah, but those are called, depending on what you look at. I've seen Metor, Metall, and Mettool. And the reason is, that actually came from a logical, like, amalgam. It's because they're all helmet, right?
Mhm.
So it's the word helmet, met, and the word all, Metall. When you say it in Japanese, is Mettoru.
Oh, okay.
So there's actual logic there, but it's really hard, like, it has no catchiness to it.
No.
You'd think they, like, if they had told the localization guy, if there had been one back then, like, why they named it that, they could have come up with a catchy equivalent.
Is that a fun job being a localization guy? You guys like it?
I would say that there are probably lots of ups and downs. You know, like, the cool thing about, like, I haven't done localization per se for Capcom, but I used to translate books and comics and stuff, and, you know, the upside is that there's a creative aspect, you know, because localization means more than just translation. It's actually considering the logic behind the words, you know,
Right.
and
So
what
it's like a pop culture reference that only Japan.
Yeah,
would get,
you know.
You change it to a.
yeah, it's like, well, no one's gonna know who Sawada Kenji is or whatever. In fact, in Japan, a lot of people don't know who that is. But people, you know, like, who's a comparable celebrity, like someone who's kind of over the hill, but like was a singer and an actor, like, I don't know,
Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond,
Dolly Parton.
or yeah, something like that. You could use like Regis. And that's part of the job. And I think that there's some joy to be had in doing that. You know, you can sort of leave your mark. You know, like if a character says "shut up," or, you know, it's all kind of nebulous. It's like, do you want your character to say "shut up," or do you want them to say "cram it"?
Ooh.
You know, it's like, leave your little mark.
I like that.
I'm in the Kramit camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it a little more
Cram it.
zazz.
Cram it the
you know?
frog.
Snazz it up a bit.
Zazz it up.
Snazz it up and zazz it up.
I think some of the best localization you see is done by Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes,
With,
the Mario and Luigi
Yep,
games, wonderful.
Yeah. Additionally, like, I think, what was his name from Square? Is it Ted Woosley, who did a lot of the, like, Final Fantasies, and he did Secret
Man,
Mana and stuff.
that's got to be some heavy lifting for translation.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding. Especially Secret Mana is interesting because apparently there's less space on the Super Nintendo cartridge than there was the Super Famicom cartridge, so he had to, like, cut out just scores of dialogue.
That's gotta suck.
And if you've played Secret of Mana, like, the story suffers for it. It's sometimes incoherent because it's just like a barbaric, like simple speak, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like how those kids were talking in that village. But yeah, you know, sometimes it's a success too, like with Nintendo.
God, yeah, that'd be. Well, first of all, I didn't know that the Super Famicom and Super Nintendo or the cartridges had different specs.
There was something. It was something between those two.
I think Tim and Reiner, we've obviously had moments where it's like we need to cut a paragraph out of a one-page review, and even that sucks. It's like, oh god, I don't want to take any of this out. This is all stuff I want to say.
Yeah.
I can't imagine a whole RPG and deciding what to cut out.
Yeah, that'd be harrowing.
It's like online websites, they can go on for pages, but we're set to a word count, you know,
Yeah.
a character count.
Thankfully, we can put the extra stuff online, but
Yeah, we have a website.
yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
just check it out.
I thought we were putting this in print.
we're gonna mail it out in VHS.
Just you flip the pages and you get the
Yeah,
It's a flip
get
book.
an animation.
yeah, and a cassette tape for the audio.
As far as localization, though, I think one of my favorite examples is Okami.
Yeah, that did a really good job.
Wonderful
too.
job,
Yeah.
and I think they dodged some potential bullets by not having voiceover to begin with. They just used the kind of like the weird sounds. You know,
Oh, the
Yeah.
rare style.
yeah. But that's you know, it saves them from dealing with dubbing, which not only saves a lot of money, but I think saves them from potentially dealing a blow to the classiness of the game, you know, with bad dubbing. Especially where a game like that is so entrenched in Japanese mythology. It's like, do
Yeah.
you really want to hear that in English?
No.
I'm sorry, how did you pronounce it?
What, the game?
Yeah.
Okami?
Okami.
Okami. It's a pun. The game title is actually a pun,
Oh.
which was another
Ooh,
thing that I'm sure came up with the localization crew, because Okami is a word for wolf, but it's written in the kanji that mean great god or great
great.
deity.
He's a wolf god.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's clever.
What's a recent example? I mean, obviously you've got like what was it, Zero Mission or whatever on Genesis, the All Your Base or Belong to Us. Like, what's a recent example of a really poor localization / translation job? I mean, usually it seems pretty polished at this point, unless it's some little obscure thing.
Yeah, I mean, generally now they actually have staff doing that, so it's way different than it used to be. It used to just be like some guy would do that on the side. Jeez. I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like certain very Japanese fighting games tend to not put much effort into it.
Okay.
For Capcom, that's a big deal. You know, they always think very globally when they make a game. So, like, even for stuff like Marvel vs. Capcom, you know, there's a lot of thought that goes into that.
Yeah, I know Chris Baker, who's over at Marvel Interactive or whatever they call themselves, and he's involved in,
Yeah.
in the creation of the endings and the story for the Marvel Capcom games.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like, you know, localization starts on the ground floor for stuff like that. So it's not like they just translate everything. It's like it starts in English. And then I guess localization becomes something for Japan to handle. Japandle.
Yes. Greg, do you have any suggestions as far as like saving up for a specific piece of equipment or something, or should I just kind of develop like, you know, that cluster bomb or the crawler, and then just kind of just buy things that look good, or is there like one thing that I should save up for?
I would say just listen to your heart. You've already got enough tools to get through what we need to get through.
Okay.
The rest is just superfluous.
Okay.
Tim, can you read this dialogue in rare voice or banjo?
Banjo?
Or just rare voices? Bottles.
Let's imagine that this
This always
guy's.
makes me laugh.
Let's imagine for a
remember
moment that
bottles,
this guy's nose is his mouth.
And he's got this weird chin.
He's got like,
Oh, I don't like that.
I think it's the same as my banjo.
Pretty much. Just little passive. There we go.
That's
what I like.
Kazooie.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's my favorite.
could get that Omega armor. That might be worth
God, that's good.
Which one?
the padded armor Omega.
Ooh, shoot.
Omega Man.
Much obliged,
Legends.
sir.
With Charlton Heston. Omega Man Legends. I want to see Charlton Heston and
super realistic Charlton Heston face with like the same proportions as
That'd be
Mega Man.
amazing.
Do we have? I mean, I don't want to tinker with our Buster parts. I feel like we got a pretty good like setup. You know,
What about range?
once you
wanna-
start seeing ones with like 2s and 3s, I feel like that's the time to like start jumping on that because all of it's kind of balancy and.
But isn't range something that you could just keep expanding?
You can, but I'd have to sacrifice. I think.
You know, you can get a, what do they call it? A something plug, joint plug. It costs a lot, but that lets you have 3 thingies for your Buster.
You don't say. Oh, really? The joint plug does?
I believe so.
Save up for that.
Yep.
Delicious joint plug.
Should I sell?
Do you have?
This is dangerous territory for me.
Yeah.
What was that noise? Yeah.
Refractor.
So,
eight.
Yeah,
you
so that
can
guy.
sell that for a kreplach
Yeah.
of zenny.
I'll buy it at a high
Probably do
price.
that.
Right? Anyway, should I
Same.
sell it or should I use it?
Yeah.
Do you use it for
I
anything?
think you just sell it.
Yeah,
I think that's the whole deal.
The text down there just makes it seem like a sellable
Yeah.
item.
It's not like a combining thing. Don't you sell that fried chicken?
That can be eaten later.
Okay, maybe
Doesn't
just
go
go
bad because of
grind
the preservatives.
8,000 zenny.
I'm going to actually
Can you
equip.
afford the joint plug?
I want to buy it. I think I can. If I equip my Omega padded armor, and
Oh, and sell the padded armor?
yeah. Oh, and it guards.
Is that how that works, Greg?
Yeah,
Or
you
does he
can.
need
Yeah,
both?
you can just sell
So it's not like an add-on.
the superfluous.
We're hypersensitive over selling stuff in Mega
Right.
Man Legends.
Ah.
In our first,
Yeah, see,
Mega
it
Man
does,
Legends.
in this one, it doesn't let you sell stuff you have equipped.
go grind.
Hold on.
Yeah, we sold all of our
Ooh.
stuff, everything.
That's good, right?
Oh, yeah, look at all that stuff.
Yeah,
But is it better than-
Although, remember that rapid is
Yeah, you don't need it.
moot.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, let's look at our setup. So Buster parts, heavy emphasis on attack and range, which I'm happy with. Rapidity is moot, and energy is just how many you can get out at a time, right?
Rapidity. It's a good one.
Is that what it is?
Energy,
repetition?
energy is how many come
Rapidity.
out. Yeah, in a volley.
So I'd like a focus on range and
Yeah, attack.
yeah, which is what these. That's range +2, attack +1, and then yeah, I like those.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I'm selling these other ones, unless you think I should hang on to range in case we like come across a certain kind of enemy.
As long as you don't sell that chicken.
Range. Nah, I'd say listen to your heart.
It's only that much. Oh,
Dan, do you want to give out a reminder of the T-shirt contest?
Yeah, make a funny t-shirt and send it to us. Do a Photoshop thing and then you'll win a thing.
dummy.
Are there dimensions or like
Really? That's what you're gonna say?
Yeah, I didn't have my script with me.
are
All
there?
right, so we're doing a T-shirt. We're opening up a art contest to our community and Capcom Unity's community.
Yay!
And you, the viewers, are going to get to vote on what the best T-shirt is. We're going to put up the top entries.
Actually, if you look now, we have a Super Metroid one. It'll be a little buried. You might have to Google it. But yeah, we got some really good Super Metroid, Super Replay shirts in. And might give you a little idea of what to do. We got Tale of the Sun ones up, Zelda ones. Just Google Game Informer T-shirt contest. I'm sure they'll all pop up.
These shirts are really cool. If you guys on Unity haven't seen this before, I definitely recommend checking out what's been put out so far because it's a good mix of fandom and, you know, just stylishness. Is that a word?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dan's wearing our Mega Man Legends 1 Servbot shirt,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
I love that it's the frowny face one. That's my very favorite one.
Yeah, we'll put up a picture of it right now. All right, and yeah, you know, base it on what we're talking about. That's what the Super Metroid T-shirt winners came to be.
There were some
Was
really
Bramble
good
Brand.
ones. Yeah. It can be like an inside joke or something we talked about.
It could be Data. It could be the Ducks.
yeah, it could involve ducks.
It could
You
be
do-
Mega Man.
Do whatever you want with those ducks and put it on a shirt.
It could be anything.
Anything involving that duck.
It could be Roll. It could be anything.
It could be something really cool that we don't even know about.
That symbol right there.
Did you go into this yet?
No, I actually just got the rebreather, so I can finally go.
This is really reminding me of the Everfall in Dogma. I don't know if you guys have gotten that far yet, but if you're not in post game, then
Nope,
I'm
I'm
not
not.
saying anymore. But look forward to that.
Okay, so Roll was saying that she could create some sort of cannon if I gave her something that explodes. I'm wondering if the firecracker will do it.
I'm thinking so.
Yeah, I figure that it can't really hurt.
Does that cost money to make that stuff?
No, it doesn't. It just costs money to improve it.
If she could just give us some of that money we gave her, we could upgrade more stuff.
Did you
Save
get
the world?
Did you get the joint thing?
Not yet. I would really like it. I can just go into the ruin a little bit, and then
Did you get that joint thing?
hold on.
That drill. What happens when you ask about the drill?
She needs a gear.
She needs a gear. Because
Like a
that will
big-
come in handy. You need that to break through certain walls.
Ah, yeah, I remember that stuff.
So look at this. I got a hyper shell now.
That's a... Is that like a shotgun?
It kind of seems like it.
Man.
Does not
Can't be fired by
spread.
wall moving. Not interested.
Yeah.
What if it's amazing, though?
Yeah.
We only have so much money, you know. It's like any game where you have to improve weapons. Like I always end up improving, like pouring as much money into the pistol as I can because I realize that's the one I'm going to be using the most.
Yeah.
Most ammo for it. Resident Evil 4, you know.
Riot
Red
gun.
Red 9.
Right, gun.
Man, the,
Red 9.
the rifle in Dead Nation, you guys play that?
Mm-mm.
If you, it's the gun you have infinite ammo for. Is that a sentence?
Yeah.
It is the gun for which you have infinite ammo, and if you level it up all the way, it's all you need.
Yeah, I love that. I love being rewarded for like the plasma cutter in Dead Space. You know, it's just
Yes.
like this is bread and butter. I can tell, and you get rewarded for like. I got the one gun achievement in the first Dead Space just because I was obsessed with
Is it
that.
the first time through?
Yeah.
You didn't use any other guns the first time
No,
through?
absolutely not.
Wow. That's
I like
impressive.
I like leveling that up a ton, but all those guns in Dead Space, like the line cutter thing, I love that thing. Cutting off the 3 baby tentacles at once. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I started doing that in the second game. I used a lot of weapons. You're kind of forced to.
I just want to note that just now when you dove into that hole, that was a missed opportunity to do like a skydiving mini game.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Go through the rings.
You guys ever play Wild 9 on PS1?
Oh, yeah.
A little bit.
Oh, they had those bottomless pit levels.
Did they? So it was like a top-down perspective?
So excellent. I don't know, you guys. Too
Now,
obscure.
what is Wexcellent?
Your character was named Wex, and I'm pretty sure they named him that just so he can make puns like that.
That's a good idea.
Smart parents.
It's a, yeah. Underrated game.
Whoa! Cool it! You too, Geronimo. I don't know why I said that.
Stupid ticks.
God, I love picking these things up. That just doesn't get old. They pop
Yeah.
above his head.
I could play a new Ratchet and Clank every year.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's been, when was the last time we had a proper one? Was it Crack in Time?
You're not
Yeah, I
including
think so.
All for One.
Not really.
Good game.
There's the I still haven't played it. There's a new one coming to PSN.
Is it like the
Nice.
Quest for Booty type thing? Like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. I don't know.
I want a full, real...
HD's on the way.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll play
that's
those
good.
games. I will totally play those
I
games.
haven't played all of them.
I was
Really.
wondering when that was going to happen.
They're so good.
Up Your Arsenal is
That's
fantastic.
a masterpiece.
That's
like a
after Going
flawless game.
Commando.
Yeah, it's the third one. It's
Okay.
it's definitely the best one, I think.
It's
Looking forward to it.
unbelievable.
Oh god.
Would you
it's
say
great.
even to date it's the best one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Oh,
I
man.
like the newer one. I like the PS3 one.
I love
but
the storytelling in the
I'm
new
excited.
ones.
It was so cool because I was a
Whoa, what's
I was
going
a
on here?
huge Spyro fan.
All right, so this dungeon has a lot of this, and well, going down's not so bad because you can just do that.
Oh,
But going up, there's a bit of a trick to it to
The
prevent
lifter?
frustration. I'll tell you later.
probably jumping against the wall maybe.
Nah, well, nah, I don't know. So what I recommend.
I would go like, hold on. Maybe that's not going to be the trick. I mean, what's so hard about it? I mean, you just go.
You're like your steps are just a little bit floaty. And you tend to go flying off.
Okay.
Is there like a Tomb Raider
So here-
always have the perfect distance?
Yeah, sort of.
Like you can walk. You hold on the walk button.
So, what worked for me, and granted I was playing on the PSP, so the controls are quite different, is don't even bother moving the camera, like, because when you climb up, you're
You would just
perfectly
be
aligned
there.
with the platform.
You would just turn around like that.
No, I would. So I would just hit back and jump, but you're on the top,
Yeah.
so yeah. But whatever works for you.
There's a door above
Sweet.
but it's too high for
A bunch
you.
of pistachios on the ground.
Look around and see if there's anything you could climb on.
Pistachios?
Yeah.
Pick it up. Don't be.
You should probably be able
No
to pick it up.
dice. Too heavy for a
Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Alright, well, at least there's a door. I wonder, do I have enough for the.
Everything looks kind of like it's.
Oh, yeah.
It's got
the joint kit.
But it doesn't
Are you
even
seriously
matter.
going?
No, because I don't even have a third part to put in. I sold them. I should have hung on to that accessory chip thing. Oh well, whatever. All's well that ends well. What's going on with these guys?
Yeah, it looks like you're going to have to do something with them.
Titan's Mitt.
Oh, drill.
Anything that could destroy that
That's
wall.
your fault, Roll.
She's just yeah.
That step's really high.
You are not helping.
Jump.
She's just making me feel bad.
Everything looks like it's got speakers embedded in it.
It's like a Toe Jam and Earl.
That would have been a cool
Alice.
concept, like a music dungeon.
That would have been cool.
Ooh, yeah,
Could have been like remixes of old Mega Man 2.
Especially if they had
Oh, that'd
better
be
music
awesome.
than this.
Yeah. This weird ambient stuff.
What is that?
Sluice.
Loose control.
That's a weird
wow,
word.
that's
I don't
a.
like that
Jamba
word.
Sluice.
Gross.
It looks like
Isn't it like a Slurpee or something?
filled with water.
I mean, what is
Robots?
sluice? Like, I just think of the stuff when it snows, but like a few days after it snows. you
Slush?
get Just that crappy black snowy crap.
That's sluice.
Sluice? Is that sluice?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
That's what
underwater.
we'll call it from now on.
What Sam?
There's your sluice.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
Do I have oh, so now it's just like I'm playing with slowdown.
You're gonna rust.
I have the rebreather, so I don't have to do anything, right?
You're good to go. As long as yeah.
Don't go too fast. Making these things like
Maybe something's changed
So,
now that this area's
I know
full of water.
this is maybe not a popular opinion, but in recent years I've realized that I love underwater sections in
What?
games.
I
You're
do too.
insane.
No, I love them.
Oh,
I
you guys are
used to hate
insane.
them, and then
They're
I
the
thought
worst.
about it. I was like, man, it's just so eerie and weird that you're like totally submerged.
Tim has a panic attack every time Sonic's underwater.
yeah. When I would play Sonic
Yeah,
and that
that's-
Jaws music would start, I would have to just reset the game. I'd have to give up all my progress because I couldn't deal with him dying in that way. It's just so ominous and unavoidable. But then there's just the thing. There's the other weird element to that where it's like you're playing Labyrinth Zone, right? That's the first time you get exposed to that. And you get the and then you finally, like, right towards the end of it, right at the 2 or the 1, you get to the water and he goes Hickok, and then it just goes do 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 do, like nothing ever happened. The
Yeah.
music just kicks back in, like the game just is just this weird Saw experiment.
It's a bit, yeah, it's a bit insensitive, you know.
No,
It's
it's
like,
perfect.
wait, I just went through trauma, and you're gonna act like this never happened.
Yeah,
Nice, Tim.
thanks.
Puzzle.
Oh,
You got those crawlers,
oh yeah, I do.
because they don't give a damn about
Like a
shields.
honey badger.
I would actually,
Look at that.
Do your jobs.
I was gonna say get on the other, just get in front of them and just launch
Or
bombs away, because they kind of have a mind of their own.
this is potentially the most meandering little whatever.
You gotta get the jump on him like I did with that turret in Half-Life. Gotta pounce.
Good thing you upped the special.
Yeah, right. Oh, it's these
Ah!
guys.
Oh, these guys are jerks. Don't get hit by them bubbles.
Oh dear.
Whoa, everything's happening.
Hey, at least you can heal
a lot of
and
health.
get all your
Look at
special
all that
weapon
health.
back.
Go, Mega Man.
Wow. Of course, water sections are better when you can swim.
I think did they up the decay time on those so that I have a little more?
Could be.
It's a little more forgiving. That's good.
Darksiders 2 has a ton of water sections.
Really? Are they well done?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic.
How far into that are you?
Like 15 hours?
By the time this airs, that game will probably be out.
Yeah, the reveal will be up and all that
And
stuff.
man,
I'm digging it.
I cannot wait to play that game. I love the first Darksiders.
Yeah. What do you guys think are some of the best underwater sections in games?
I think like Mario started kind of getting it right.
Yeah.
With Sunshine, obviously had a lot of water stuff, and Galaxy. Both Galaxy games had good underwater stuff.
Yeah, really.
Tomb Raider has always done underwater pretty well.
Sunshine just nailed it.
Sometimes.
The first Soul Reaver Legacy of Kain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
had great underwater effects, and you had like a swim dash, so it wasn't tedious like this.
The God of War games, I thought you could do that like dash thing. And,
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was
forgot
never
about that.
bothered with underwater in God of War. I don't think Zelda ever really got it down. Actually, in Skyward Sword, it wasn't that bad, even when you're collecting those Banjo-Kazooie notes.
Banjo-Kazooie had some good Clanker's Cavern. It was pretty solid.
In recent years, actually this year, Resident Evil Revelations.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what's great is underwater scenes in 3D. I'm not usually like that into the 3D effect, but there's something about it.
Yeah. No, I think I know what you're talking about. Resident Evil Revelations, I was really kind of hesitant when I heard about underwater parts and, Resident Evil. Sometimes it doesn't work out for your favorite franchises like Metal Gear or something, I could have taken or left those riding underwater parts.
I think it serves that narrative pretty well.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you're in a sinking ship. So.
Yeah.
The Queen Zenobia.
Not a floating mansion.
Practically.
Indeed. But that's essentially what a cruise ship is.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Wave Race 64 had some good water sections.
I thought one of the most
Not so
clever
much
things of more Resident Evil Revelations appreciation. There was a cool note that it was just like this little side thing, but God, is his name Trevor? Is that the architect that made the Spencer estate? Anyway, it was just the same guy that built the original Raccoon Mansion. Built the Queen Zenobia, like those cruise ships, which I thought was a cool touch.
Yeah.
I think it was Trevor. George Trevor. Yeah, because then he kills him. And Lisa Trevor is the daughter of the architect, and that
Done your homework.
that they've added in. They added in the remake. Die before you hit me. Okay.
Did you play Zero?
Yeah, I played the hell out of Zero. Really good game.
It's a cool idea.
I always wanted to take a GameCube controller and split it in half so that I could have a friend run around as Billy.
Oh, yeah.
Is Billy Corgan, right? I think.
No.
Kogan?
No, he's in Smashing Pumpkins.
No,
Yeah.
so maybe it's Billy Cohen.
Cohen. That sounds right.
It's just too close for me.
Tim, what games with Resident Evil in the title have you never played? Any?
I think the mobile ones that released only in Japan.
Oh, okay. But I mean,
Did you play Gun
available
Survivor?
in the States.
Yeah, I played a bunch of Gun Survivor. The game was really bad.
Didn't we replay that one?
Yeah.
Outbreak?
Oh, that was fun.
I played a lot of Outbreak. I got almost all of the stuff that you could unlock in Outbreak.
Wow.
And I played a good chunk of it online. People talk about, there's like a whole thing with Journey and how interesting and you have to, it's an exercise in trust with strangers, and you can desert each other if you want, or you can work together, and it's sort of just this tacit bond. And I experienced that with Resident Evil Outbreak way before any of that. And I'm sorry, but the situations in Outbreak are way more dire than making your scarf longer. But both amazing games, obviously. But Outbreak I would love to have a classic. Am I going back where I was?
I was gonna say that Switch that you just saw,
Yeah.
where there was all
Put
the
the
bubbles.
rock on it.
You gotta put a thing on there.
Oh, okay. Zelda.
Outbreak, those were the online ones, right?
Yeah. 4-player
I
on
That
always-
zoo
you
level
know-
was so cool.
Yeah, with the rampaging zombie elephant.
Yes.
And
Man.
fight a zombie lion at the end. All right, I'll do that. There were some cool parts too where you would revisit the RPD station, and you'd revisit the hospital. You revisited the Umbrella Lab from the end of 2. There was just a lot of fan service in there.
Is
which
it
I
even
appreciated.
possible to replay those games, or is it?
I don't think so.
Nope. No, I
it.
search online every once in a while to see
Those
if
are
someone's
dead games.
figured out how to do a LAN with those, because I would get that going so fast if I could LAN those games.
I would totally do that.
It'd be
I'd totally play that.
to play that in the same room would be so. There's got to be a way. Someone has to. What are they doing?
Greg, you're from Capcom. Can you turn on those servers so whenever we want to play? Just whenever we want to play, we'll
Flip
call
the
you.
Switch, just give us an hour.
You know,
and
we
turn 'em off.
actually we have a small community of very passionate Outbreak fans, and they ask that a lot, and it's just
No, it's just for us here.
the
The guys
answer
here
is
in this room.
no,
Screw
we
those
actually
guys.
can't. We are incapable.
I think it's interesting when you have such a what's the word for it? Just a very vocal community for a game that's kind of dead, and they keep it alive somewhat. One of the weirdest ones I've seen is WWF No Mercy. There is a very active community online that is constantly making current arenas, the current Raw set, current Raw superstars, putting in their actual music. I mean, but it plays and looks just like the 64 game, but it's like
Wow.
if it came out now with all of the current superstars.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm getting my head on straight, guys. Don't worry about it. I've gotten too absorbed in the Resident Evil conversation.
Wait, well, where was that area with all the bubbles coming out?
Yeah, I'm
Isn't it
trying to-
the other side of this?
Find that again. I feel like you go a little
That's
bit faster
really
through
cool.
the air.
I don't think you have to go through a door. Yeah, there
It's
it is.
that. Then that switch.
Put that
Just
rock
find
on.
that.
Oh,
there it
okay.
is.
Yeah, don't get me started on Resident Evil, because then I can't play
Yeah,
Mega Man.
I wish I had experienced the PS2 online stuff.
I played more of
Mm.
Outbreak 1 than I did File 2, but I played both a good chunk.
Is it your favorite series ever, Tim?
Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Gosh, it's really a hard question, but it's so far up there.
I gotta go with Mario, I think.
Mine's Zelda, but
Zelda's my
Grand
number
Theft
two.
Auto's getting close.
Zelda.
I adore those games. I don't know what it
Yeah.
is. I could just cruise around in a car in those forever.
Because I love Castlevania a lot also.
Yeah, me too. There's really good ones, it turns out.
Yeah.
I just think there's some, like, almost, like, you think about series, Castlevania is a good example. Well, so many great games in the Castlevania series, but also some pretty serious clunkers,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
64, I know you kind of like the PS2 3D ones, but...
No.
No, you don't.
Those were pretty bad games.
Okay, but I look at Mario and the core series, there's not one of those games that's below a 9. They're all awesome.
They're all great games.
Yep.
Zelda 2, Zelda...
Zelda 2 is such a good game.
Well, first party, they just... It's harder to go wrong, I think.
Well, but I mean, you look at like Metroid Other M. They went wrong with that.
Yeah, but every
Star
Metroid...
wasn't developed
Xbox.
first part.
Wasn't every other Metroid great?
It's like Star Trek.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
Other M was not
Prime
first
2
party,
I didn't
right?
think was great. That's the thing, is like there's even
Well, it's-
room for debate there, whereas with Zelda and Mario, you really don't have any entries. Like, some people don't like Sunshine because he has a jetpack. Who cares?
Yeah, because you're dealing with water. It's just... I don't understand those people.
They just seem to take such great care in Zelda and Mario, and they don't really stray too far.
Those are the same people. The people that got upset with Sunshine are the same people that got mad at Wind Waker just because it was cell-shaded.
Yeah, it turns out both those games are awesome.
Yeah, they're two of the best entries in their respective series. Yes. I wish you immediately absorbed it when it bumped out like that.
GTA is pretty damn consistent. I mean...
Yep.
Save for like the early games, which were cool in concept.
They were
but-
fun back then. I
Yeah.
thought they were fun to play.
They're hard to go back to now. That's
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
I got frustrated.
Whereas
Everyone
Mario games, you can go back and play all of them.
Oh, God, yes.
everyone that played the early GTAs was always just like, oh, they just gotta do this in 3D.
Yeah.
And then they did, and then it was like the best
Yeah.
game in the
And
world.
you're like getting in a car chase in the
I
early
remember
ones,
that.
and there's just you're going super fast and you just slam into a wall because
Yeah.
you can't see it.
Yeah.
Be nice to see 20 feet in front of me.
Yeah.
God, I remember
What?
playing GTA 1 and 2 and thinking that exact thing.
Yeah. This looks like a Zelda boss.
Yeah, it really does.
There's like little dudes
Whoa,
in there.
they're like meditating.
Don't
I don't know if you want to kill these guys.
Don't
That's
talk.
cool.
look like Star Trek enemies.
So the key here
Yeah, there's the different colors again.
is to shoot them.
Oh, okay.
Shoot them up.
Yeah, use your gun.
I'm gonna try to focus on one at a time.
That's always good
I wonder
strategy.
if my crawler will work on it.
You remember that Devil May Cry 3 boss where it's like those two, I don't know if they're brothers or monster twins or whatever. One of them's red, one of them's
Agni and
blue.
Rudra, yeah.
Yes, I love that fight so much. And I would always
Dude,
focus on one. so
every
hard.
moment of that game to me is just like the best moment in gaming.
People complain about 3 so much. 3 is
What?
easily my favorite, and it's one of my like,
complains
probably
about 3?
favorite
Because it's
games ever.
hard.
I did it on every Dante Must Die, the Heaven and Hell mode. Like that game
Damn.
is
You
awesome.
beat it? You beat it without getting hit?
Yeah, well, the thing where it's like if you get hit once, you die, but if you hit any enemy, they die in one hit. Yeah, I beat Devil May Cry 3 in every way you could. That
Did you
game
do-
is awesome.
It's intense, dude.
Oh, it's so good. I love it. Those fights with Virgil are so damn good.
Wow. Yeah, I haven't heard a lot of complaints about that game. I mean,
There are some people here that are like, yeah, it was just too hard. Like I felt like it was, past the point of being fun.
I don't know, like
I had a
It's
great time
fair.
with that game, but it beat the crap out of me. That's part of the charm of it.
I will submit that the lack of checkpoints in the original version was kind of lame, but they fixed that.
Yeah, but I thought it was almost too easy with the I mean, I like the original one way more than that.
If you got through the original, I only owned the original until very recently. But I don't know. To me, it wasn't nearly as hard as something like Ninja Gaiden on the Xbox.
No. And Ninja Gaiden really hard, but also at times it wasn't even that fun because of how hard
Yeah.
it was. Like DMC3, I thought
just
was the right mix.
Dumb platforming.
Oh god, yeah.
I like that you could grind and get up Devil May Cry also, and
Yep.
like I fought
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Cerberus so many times.
Yeah,
Oh,
even if you died, you kept your orbs, which was a sort of a saving grace.
Yeah, just go to that first level and just have like some major crazy combos and kill those guys in the store.
And if you die, who cares? Just buy life.
And you get to see that awesome scene with him and the pizza and the pool table and god, I love that cutscene.
Yes.
Ah, that looked really great, Tim. I
Yeah,
thought you got out of there.
I thought I was too. Where's the green guy? Turns out this is really frustrating because I can't move as fast as I'd like.
Oh, on the head. No.
I feel like there's a water control somewhere.
In this room?
I'm a little concerned because you know how they have moments where they're invincible?
Yeah.
I was playing this the other day and they went into that mode and never came out.
Really?
Yeah, so
I hope that doesn't happen. Because I'd like to beat these guys. Gosh, really? Oh man. This is kind of frustrating.
it does kind of. Oh, okay, good.
This is a poorly designed boss fight. I'm gonna say.
When you turn off the water, though, it's gonna feel so good.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's the opposite of a shower. Damn. Pull yourself together.
First time in replay history I've ever hiccups. This is terrible.
No.
You know, when you have the hiccups, it means you're going to die. Not today, but just eventually.
Negates your immortality.
Yeah. So it's, you know, like if you have a kid, you're like, it's fair game to think that your kid is invincible until it gets the hiccups.
Ah, yeah.
It's this old wives' tale. Gosh. Darn
Yeah,
it.
my wife's pregnant and the kid's already had hiccups like
Oh,
in utero. So
You really know.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, you know to be careful, you know what I mean? It's like, actually, every kid is invincible until it has hiccups.
Talking to my girlfriend, we kind of want to name our kid Maximum.
Oh, she's pregnant?
No, but we'll get her pregnant and then name a kid Maximum.
Now,
You
when
can call him Max for sure, but like just having your name on your driver's license be Maximum.
Yeah,
Maximum Ryckert.
He's gonna hate it. It's
pretty good. It's awesome.
This kid's gonna be the opposite of you. You realize that, right?
It's just gonna be this like captain of the football team, like hates video games.
Yep.
That's how it works.
Oh, Dan, when I first met you, when you started working here, you were like anti-marriage, anti-kids.
I've grown up a bit.
So would you say that people that don't believe in that are immature then?
I don't know. To each their own. I mean, I don't know. I could
you're
see
like
myself getting
Don
married.
Draper season 4 of Mad Men.
That's probably not a good thing, is it?
Yeah, he's
Don Draper's
happy.
a sociopath.
No,
Actually,
it's the first time he's ever been happy.
Yeah, he's settled
with
down.
His girl.
Is he? Okay, I'm only like 3 episodes into season 4, and he's getting slapped by hookers.
Oh, that might be. I might be thinking season 5 then.
Where did that even
I was
come
gonna
from?
say what I've seen so far.
Just that
not
one
gonna
errant
slap my
projectile.
Yeah, he's all settled down. Everything's great.
Okay.
Wasn't
Sounds
that
like it
weird?
got boring.
Yeah, something horrible is going to happen, obviously. but
Okay, yeah. So Maximum, good name?
This really is a terrible,
different.
terrible fight.
In high school, I was pretty
How
sure
long
I was
have we
gonna
been
name my
at
kid
this?
Jericho.
Forever? Is that how long?
We've been working on this for a while.
When people name their child Max, is it
Whoa,
just Max,
now
or is it
he's
like Maxwell?
human.
Is it?
We talked about Maximus, but I think Maximum.
You know what you
is the
could
right
do is get a little air and then shoot your crawlers.
Oh, that's a
Creepy
good
crawlers.
Oof.
You guys remember creepy crawlers?
one. Yes,
Yeah.
creepy crawlers.
I do remember that.
They didn't.
Yeah,
they didn't
commercial.
actually crawl,
Yeah. No, you just ate them.
which negated the creep factor.
You ever have the thing where you could make your own ice cream and it was always super?
That's working.
It was bad. You had to like turn a crank for a while and you had to put some ice in it and
Yeah.
put some crappy color on it.
You sure you were making ice cream, or are you making ices?
I don't know what the hell I was doing.
It sounds like you're making ices.
I do
and
feel
that
like
is
there
not
are
ice cream.
there are ice cream
You must
machines
have been
that.
so disappointed.
Poured into a cone.
Yeah.
What is this?
No, there are
Two
ice cream
completely different
machines that
things.
use a crank.
Wow.
You could use the chicken, but I would wait. See, this is no good.
You don't ever have Grape
There we
Escape? Board game where you'd have little clay grapes
Oh, yeah.
and you'd
And you'd,
cut
like,
them in half
torture
with
them?
guillotines and stuff and
Yeah,
smash
yeah.
them with Oh, it was the best.
It's like a latter-day mousetrap.
Yeah,
More
it's like
gore.
every time you started, you had to make your pieces out of clay. It was like put them in a mold, and they'd be just little grapes, like California raisin type guys. And like if you landed on the wrong space, like a guillotine would come down and cut your clay man. Yeah, you would murder your game pieces, and they'd be like cut in half.
It was Mousetrap meets Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, we need to
grapes.
YouTube the commercial because it's awesome.
I remember that.
Those are the types of games where supervillains are created. Like, you don't want to put that in front
It
of
was
kids.
so cool. Yeah, you had to take a break from killing ants with a magnifying glass to play it.
Remember Licking Lizards? You ever play that one?
Lizards, no.
Yeah, like a lizard thing with a sticky tongue, and you like whip it at stuff.
Yeah. It was
So
weird
good. Man, the
gooey kind of
90s
thing.
were full of great board games.
Oh man, 13 Dead End Drive.
Yeah.
There was, when I was growing up, there was a Jaws game where he just had a bunch of crap in his mouth and he had to get it out.
License plates and stuff.
Yeah, and you had a
Wow.
little stick where you had to use your fingers and put
was
your
a
fingers in his mouth and it would just randomly shut on
They were
you.
metal. Too. There was a lot of like really tense board games, like Don't Wake Daddy, and then the what's
yeah.
the crocodile one?
Crocodile. Wait.
Oh, is this the one where he presses
Crocodile
his teeth
Mouth.
in
Yeah,
and bites you?
There's Shark
yeah.
Attack. Of
Shark
course.
Attack's awesome.
All of them.
Obviously, Operation scares the crap out of you every time. Oh, Concentration, the scariest thing that's ever happened. The thing where you put the little
Yep.
shapes into the thing and then they all pop
Perfection?
up and crap your pants.
Perfection. Yeah.
Is that Perfection? Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It demands perfection. And those games that electrocute you, seen
Yeah.
those? At like Spencer's.
Or the sweet things where you pull the gum out and snap your finger in. It's real funny. I literally have a box of stink bombs in my closet. I used to just use stink bombs constantly.
Well done.
Thanks. It was
Probably, would you say the worst part of the Super Play so far?
Yeah, absolutely. This is that was
Yeah, look rough.
grueling. Oh man.
So, that's your
Yes.
door there, right?
That's the one I want to go on. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to ever do that again. I'm assuming that's probably the.
That's, well, they are like sort of a boss type thing, so
Yeah.
you shouldn't have to.
I'd actually be fine with no water for the rest of the game,
Water temple.
unless I get some sort of.
Can you still use your jets?
No. Wouldn't that be great?
It would be.
Tim, we went water skiing recently. You went water skiing.
Yeah, you just failed to get out of the.
Yeah, I could not get on the water at all.
Really?
Water skiing.
Oh, wait, you were just getting pulled behind a boat?
My legs kept spreading, and I just immediately I didn't even.
It's because you have to
get stained.
engage.
video of
You have to
this?
engage your muscles.
Yeah, my armpits hurt for like 2 weeks after that, and I didn't even get up.
It was all in my lower
Pay good
back.
money to see that.
It was stupid. I can tube like a champ, but yeah,
So you can sit. We've decided.
I can sit. And jump out of planes, but that just means you just had to know how to fall.
You're just good at just being.
Things I could do if I was literally dead or asleep.
Weekend at
Falling out of
Bernie's.
planes and sitting in a tube.
Weekend at Bernie's 5 Dan Ryckert edition.
If I do die tragically at a young age, will you make sure to like do a Weekend at Bernie's thing for at least a few days?
Sure.
Okay, like give me a Hawaiian
But is
shirt
this
and some
before-
There's
glasses.
gonna be way more
Before-
desecration, though.
Oh no, please do. Just draw dicks all over me and do whatever.
Before you're consigned to the Mortal Kombat cab, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's how it ends. Yeah.
It's good to have a plan.
Barrel casket.
Play the music from Weekend at Bernie's too, and I'll do the little thing, and I'll dance to
Nope.
some sunken treasure.
It's just gonna loop. The heat is on.
You're gonna get to some treasure if you play the Weekend at Bernie's stuff.
It's true.
You guys seen the second one?
Can't wait. Can we get some Curly's gold?
Those movies are implausible.
They would have. He would have smelled really bad.
I guess the first one's possible, but the second one's not. The series really went off the rails.
Give me a refractor, you bastards.
Yeah. Gotta be close. Been in here for a while.
Yeah.
I want to break down all those walls.
But this is only like 4 minutes of gameplay if you take out the water.
Yeah, exactly.
Tim, whenever you see a chest, are you looking for that weird texture glitch?
Yeah, but
It fooled him last
It's been
time.
disproven, I think.
Yeah, he got hornswoggled.
You just like saying that because it's a wrestler.
No, it was a funny word before it was a
Is he
leprechaun
still around?
wrestler.
Is he under the ring still?
Yeah, well, he learned
He's
how
a
to
magical leprechaun.
Yeah, but he can talk now because he won a battle royal and he got one wish from Santa, who was actually Mick Foley dressed up, and he wished for the ability to speak. So now Hornswoggle can talk.
That's stupid.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's
How did
just
he wish
objectively
for it
dumb.
without using his voice?
I think he whispered it, but then he'd also have to be able to talk.
System of winks.
I think that yeah, that storyline.
How was
makes
Mick Foley
sense.
as Santa Claus?
He was a good Santa.
Give me all that. Yeah, they do seem to give you more if they explode next to you.
Yep.
Pretty interesting. Go, go, Mega. It's kind of cool. I mean, like, this is kind of how Mega Man walked in the other games underwater, and then he had a really high jump.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, there's a door across. I can't see because of draw distance or lack thereof.
It's dark water.
Mm-hmm.
So they said that there's a door.
It's pretty eerie though, isn't
Is that
it?
it?
Yeah.
Is there,
It's pretty damn
looks like
eerie.
it.
Yeah, but it's
Well,
moving.
maybe. Yeah, that's gotta be it.
It's just
Or look up. Look up.
lava
Make sure
floor.
you look. Oh,
Or
no.
just do that. It's like cliffhanger.
Yahoo.
Oh, you got this.
Don't knock
They
me
could have
off.
for the
sped it
minnow.
up a little.
There we go. Get in there. Kill that fish.
It's a real fish. Don't kill it.
Wait, it is.
Just fill up a suitcase with fish like in Resident Evil. Just chicken, eggs, and fish in your suitcase.
He's just
like a
ins-
damn crazy person.
Leon's just insane.
Oh, can you do the trick jump? Oh my god, that was rad.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Awesome.
Giant sea bass in a suitcase.
You're basically
Next to
swimming.
his shotgun.
You're the craziest man in the world if you have that in your suitcase.
Just a sociopath.
Nice, Tim.
Just grenades, shotguns, and fish.
Yeah, I would resort to
And
that.
herbs.
Yeah.
Use your
Plants and
spiders.
What do red bubbles do? Have
So
we figured
I-
that out?
Speaking of these guys, I discovered yesterday that the homing missiles actually destroy their shield. Completely.
Well, this
But it's like,
crawler does the job.
yeah.
What's everyone's favorite Mega Man song?
Maybe
obviously
Airman.
the theme for dun, 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 dun. That's a
Yeah,
classic.
yeah, that's the classic.
But there's a lot of stage music where once you get in it, it's like, oh yeah, this one. I really like it. I can't name them stage by stage like you can, Tim.
Well, just name a song and maybe I can help you. Or I mean, like, hum a bar. If you have one that just comes to mind, it's probably your favorite, which is probably the title theme.
I mean, there's that Flashman one. Like,
Well, you knew that was Flashman.
Yeah, I did know
All
that.
right, nice work. Reiner, you remember much of it?
No, just the theme. Not as big of a Mega Man player as you, Tim.
Okay.
Or listening to 8-bit music. Nothing wrong with it. I love it.
Okay.
Whoa. Eerie. Oh god.
Ugh.
One of the things
Like
I
Fatal
really
Frame.
One of the things I really hate about internet gaming culture now is you always see this stuff like, oh, here's this in 8-bit style. And it's like clearly like Super Nintendo style pixels. Like, people don't know what 8-bit is.
Yeah, there's just more audio channels and stuff than would ever be possible in 8-bit.
No, I'm not talking about music. I'm talking about like on Reddit. It's like, oh, here's Gordon Freeman if he was an 8-bit. Or here's Half-Life in 8-bit. But it's like clearly like, it
Oh.
looks like a Super Nintendo game.
It's just 8-bit just means old school to people.
Yeah, or obviously there's a very distinct difference between 8 and 16.
That wasn't a jump. Greg, what's your favorite Mega Man song?
You know, it varies from time to time. I'm thinking Airman and Magnet
Oh, yeah,
Man
yeah.
now. I love Magnet Man.
How does that? Do you remember how that one goes?
It's like doot 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 doot.
Yeah.
It was like that, yeah.
I don't know about that part.
Oh well, that's fine.
I kind of remember Snake Man's being pretty cool. I like Snake Man's level a lot.
Oh yeah, that's a.
Yes, that's mine. Yes, that was mine. I forgot about it. Yeah. Those giant
All
snake
around one of the
robots.
more inspired stages. Until suddenly it's just like Airman.
Snake Man's weapon sucks though. It's just little tiny snakes fall out of your gun and crawl on the ground.
Yep, it's bad. It's pretty
super
impotent.
lame.
That's awesome.
It's just, you don't shoot them; they just like fall out of your Mega Buster.
It's like the
Yeah.
crawler.
Conceptually cool, like just unleash the snakes, but
And
they
if you're,
don't
like
do anything
shooting
cool. Yeah.
rattlesnakes like a bottle rocket out of your thing. That'd be
Don't
awesome.
kill
Help me
them.
look for the thing. Where is it?
Well, I would say just go all the way down.
Yeah, they said it's up. Keep your eyes up. There it is.
That's it. How am I gonna do that?
I don't think you can.
My favorite's Woodman's theme, by the way.
Get that far right now.
What is
Just go
that
through
one, Tim?
There should be a door on the ground.
I think
though.
I've hummed it before, but it starts with the drum. It goes the dooch, 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 dooch,
Yeah,
Yep.
that's great.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I think it's like the most Mega Man-y.
Mm.
Mega
There wasn't
Man-y.
the door on the ground.
Well, there is.
I'll hold the
Well,
button.
there should be one that you can jump to which you can jump. But
There was another one.
It's a Pokeball.
well,
You're
like
standing
there's
on.
still. I mean, the map should tell you where the doors are.
Tim, I don't want to cut you off, but it's the end of the episode.
Uh-oh.
There's one to the left.
Blech.
We'll get up on the ledge, and then we'll have to come back.
Okay.
What is this, episode 6?
This is the end of episode 6.
Yeah, all right. Lucky
Moving
7
along.
coming up.
How far do you think we are, Greg?
We've got So what is this? The second key we're trying to get now.
Mm-hmm.
So there's
There's 4 keys.
yeah. So 2
30?
more dungeons
Wow.
after this.
Gotta wait.
35%?
Yeah, thereabouts.
There's the door.
35, 40. Oh yeah, it is on the ground.
What's happening?
All right, we're going to stand in front of this door and not show you what's inside. All right, that's it, everyone. Thanks for watching. We will be back in a few days with episode 7.
Yes.